So that takes me to my next discussion that we're going to be doing. It's a message I got. I get from someone, and I think she wants an input. My husband is a very good man, very generous, and I remember that when we were dating, he pampered me, makes me feel like a queen, and when he proposed, right, I could not wait to be his wife, and I said yes, I will be your wife. But things change after marriage. Not like his affection towards me changed. He still loves me, he showcased, but the attitude of husband is missing in his character. It's like he still behaves like he's still single. And what do you think about that? After marriage, not like the love reduced, but like according to what she wrote, that the husband still behaves like he's a single man. He still act like when he was single.
So that means he's immature. I mean, does he understand what husband... I mean, there needs to be a class where men and women can go and learn how to be a good husband. I mean, anyway, I'm a Christian, you're a Christian. We kind of figure out who is a good wife and the qualities and characters of a good husband. We kind of understand that because we have, Jesus Christ as our spiritual daddy. But then you should have role models as you're growing up who are going to model to you who a good father should be and who a good husband should be. If you don't have that in your life, then unfortunately, you're not supposed to pull it out of your butt.
Can I ask a question? What make a good husband? What make a good husband?
Characteristics of a good husband.
What?
Characteristics of a good husband. I mean, when you were going out, you didn't see the characteristics of the person you want to go marry. This is what Pastor K is always saying. The women of nowadays, they want tall, dark, and handsome. Tall, dark, and handsome is that characteristics of a good husband. Now, when you marry them in the house, now you want them. You want to change the. How did the wife say it? You want to change the lizard into an alligator. The lizard will always be a lizard.
An alligator will always be an alligator.
Alligator will always. You want an alligator husband, then marry an alligator baby. Alligator baby
grow up to be alligator.
Will grow up to be alligator man. Don't marry a lizard and then in the marriage you want him to just change with magic. He will not change into alligator. What kind of thing is that? You want tall, dark, and handsome? You marry tall, dark, and handsome. All he's going to give you in that marriage is tall, dark, and handsome.
Okay, let me say my own understanding of a good husband.
And then when you're done, I'll give you the characteristics of a good husband.
A good husband is going to be a man that loves his wife. Mm-hmm. If they have children, then love his children and take care of them. Take care of the family, support them. Mm-hmm. Make sure they are protected.
Yes,
make sure they are protected. And aside from, all those material things, you still have to love them unconditionally, show them love, and make them feel important in your life.
Characteristics
they have
of
to
a
come
good
first
husband.
After God in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Your family should be your priority.
Mm-hmm.
Not even your job. Your family should be your priority. That's what I think makes a good husband in my own view, and this is my opinion. Mm-hmm. So, what characteristic are you going to give?
I saw this show. I can't remember if it's Love is Blind or... Oh, man, I can't remember. I think it's Love is Blind. Or is Love Blind or Love is Blind. So, basically, in this show, a lot of men have been going out with women and nobody wants to commit to them. And a lot of women on the other side are going out with a lot of men and, these people are stuck on the physical. The men want physical. And that's not a characteristic of what you want in a wife. That's not the only character. Your wife is not going to be a trophy wife and you just put him on the shelf. What's that going to do for you as a wife? So that show takes away the physical, right? You guys only connect mentally. You connect emotionally. You connect socially, kind of, without seeing them. So now when you now see them, you're like, you've already fallen in love. So no matter what this person looks like, you are already vested. And the thing is, as the show is going on, you have a choice to really, really marry the person for real. And there was this couple that actually got married. I love this couple. They're still together. This couple got married for real without ever seeing each other on, during that program.
Like during their courtship?
During the show. The show.
How can you get married to someone you've never seen?
That's what the show is about. Love is blind.
They're doing blind dating.
So they just talk to each other. So how you doing today? How's everything? Yeah,
so can you fall in love with someone based on the tone of their voice?
Yes, laughter.
Okay.
The energy you get.
Do you think physical has nothing to do with falling in love? Because it's a big contributor.
From the show, maybe they had like 20 contestants, maybe 1 or 2 eventually got married.
So from the show, they all see each other first?
They don't see each other at all. They just talk.
Now this question is to you. Mm-hmm. Can you fall in love with someone that you don't see the physical?
I mean, it happens all the time. Long distance relationships.
Before. Don't they see before they...
No.
Probably you see picture, things like that before you say,
during the show?
No, I'm talking about in real life.
In real life.
Yeah. Can you fall in love with someone based on the tone of their voice without seeing how... What about if it's crippled, if it's whatever?
That's what I'm saying. You can fall in love without seeing someone. Yeah.
Okay. So
it depends on the emotional connection that, you guys are talking, your experiences, how you've grown up. If it matches, like I said on the show, they were open to 20 men and 20 women. And they were talking to all of them. And then they will write, okay, number 2 is someone I feel something for. Number 3, I would like to see, I'll talk to again maybe next time. And then before you know it, they really like that one. And he said, will you marry me? Without seeing them. And after that, they now saw.
And they end up
getting married. But what I was going to say is one of the couple, the black couple, actually, on that show, had that issue where the girl was like, you're still going out to see your boys. You're still going out every Friday. We're married now. Things have to change. Anymore. Exactly.
Even if you're going to see them, we have to cut down the
out. Or
Probably so the occurrence have to be
minimized or some and so I think in the first year is when all that molding is going to be happening.
Okay.
So if you really, really love this person, you be patient enough to allow the girl to. It depends on the person. If you married someone that's always going out every time, are they going to cut it off immediately? No, it's going to take time. And if you married a guy that's very, very quiet, you don't expect the person to now be all of a sudden outgoing. It takes time with the molding. So what makes a good husband? A good husband will be the one that will say, okay, I'm married now. I'm not like my single buddies anymore.
Yeah.
I need to make
time for my family now.
Conscious effort and be like,
it's not going to be
I need
about
to go home
me.
To my wife. Yeah.
Because that's what the lady said that in his character, it still looks like everything is about me instead of us.
Exactly.
Now my next question is going to be that who is a good man? And can you say a good man is a good husband? Can you say a good man, when they are single, can make a good husband?
Why not?
Okay, in my own point of view, my analysis is going to be that all husbands are good men, but not all men are good husbands. So why I say that is that someone can be a good man, but may not have those attributes of a good husband, the qualities. But if you're a good husband, there's a possibility, 90% chance that you're going to be a good man.
You are already a good man.
Yes, but you can be a good man, but not a good husband. That does not mean a bad thing. It's just that it's not everyone that is built to be good. You could be good to people. You could be the nicest person on earth, but you may not have that attribute, the character of someone to be a husband. So, if now that we settle that, can a man be a good husband, a good man, but not a good father? Yes, that's possible. You can be a good man, good husband, and that does not mean you're a bad person, but it just means that, I've seen cases like that they're very good man. They're still good to their wife, but they have this baby kind of, I don't know, this baby kind of.
This kind of
And
immature
if you're a
attitude.
woman, if this is the time you have someone you're dating and you are getting to the point of getting married, if you see those signs, my advice is going to be that for you not to get the surprise of your life, the shock, just like the situation we have now, that it's a good person, but that attribute is lacking. I would say that, if you have friends that have babies, take your boyfriend to them, just see how it kind
How
of
they
relate to babies. If he's running away from them, if he's embracing them, you'll know. Let them play around, for you not to get surprises. Probably see his reaction when a man is maltreating a woman. See how he reacts. Those are the things that can be a starting point for you
So
in
one
getting
of,
into a man that you want to commit your life to, because marriage is a lifetime thing.
and submits to.
Yeah. So
I said something earlier, as because we are Christians, one way that you can know that a man can be a good husband is if he's kind, he is patient, most likely he will be a good husband. He's
And if he's
kind,
God-fearing,
he's
most
patient,
importantly.
he's God-fearing, he's loyal, he's honest. Those things, not just tall, dark, and handsome and rich.
can a
And still
man be a
have-
shit and still be a good husband?
No.
Okay.
Can two wrongs make a right?
I'm just saying, it's a question.
So if he's a good man, and even if he's rich, is what I was going to say. If he's rich and he has those qualities, that's prerequisite for a good husband. He's kind, then you know how he's going to spend his money. He's loyal, he's honest, he's not gonna lie. When you don't have those things, that's when all those
So how do
cheating
you
can come
identify
in.
a man that would be a good husband? How do you identify a good man that would be a good husband?
Someone that is kind, someone that is loyal, honest, someone that will go out of their way to help somebody, someone that is patient, someone that is
Okay.
supportive, and someone that will tell you the truth.
Regardless of,
Repercussion?
yeah.
He'll
To
have,
me,
he'll have wisdom.
telling the truth is always the best.
He'll have wisdom
Because
to know when.
why I say truth is always better is that you're going to be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to back your lie with another lie. Whatever the case may be, tell the truth.
Yeah.
If it leads to good, fine. But you see, your mind will be at rest. It's going to be at peace. So I think my advice now to this beautiful lady is going to be that you are in the marriage already, so it's already it's not like abusive relationship, so leaving your marriage is
Be
not
patient.
going to be be patient. And I would say that, don't just go into marriage. Counseling is one of the things I would like people to always undergo. There's a lot of things we still have to learn. Becoming a couple, a lot of things we have to learn. But one thing we need to understand is that nobody has it all. There's
Grass is not
there's always a
always greener on the
shortcome.
other
Yeah.
side.
But what I'm going to say is that, like I said before, you can sit down and discuss things. Probably if change comes, fine. If it doesn't come, give it a time. And let your spouse realize that it is not about you anymore. Whatever decision you are making now is going to affect me too. So whatever you are doing, always put me into consideration how it's going to affect me. And from now, it's going to be us. It's not going to be you anymore. And let them know that going out with friends, hanging out with friends have to be minimized. You need to create time to make your own family. And the more you still hang out with your single friends, the higher the temptation will be. Okay, so...
To misbehave?
Yes. You still want to hang out with people. You want to hang out more with people that are married. that you can actually learn from if you are a new, if you are still new in the game.
That's why I said it's very important to have a mentor.
Yeah, you
it's
need
very
someone.
important to have someone in the front.
And not just anybody. Someone that you can look at their family and can say, okay, this is where I think
This is a successful husband.
Yeah. Even though, things may be hidden that you don't see because
Well, at
there's
least
no
take the positive out of.
there's no perfect family.
Yeah.
But at least you can learn from them that, you know what?
This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm not going to do. Right. In my
And
own
I think
house.
that can channel you. And this is to the man now. That's can channel if you still find yourself in the midst of your single friends. I'm not going to say you should do away with them, but try and hang out more with married men that's, And this is going to take me to my last point before I go. And if you are a single guy planning to get married or looking forward to get married, do you think it's going to be a good idea? Of what benefit is it going to be to you taking advice or listening to people that are single?
No.
Getting advice from
Don't take advice from people
single
that are
people.
Single. Yeah, I mean you can listen
about
to them,
marriage,
but don't
about
let
how to treat a woman.
But don't you? I mean, you can you can talk to your friends, you can listen to them, but don't be taking.
I'm saying this
advice
because I
from-
want people to know where they get their advice from or who they're watching. We have people now talking about how bad women can be. If you're single, trying to get married, listen to single guys that are not married, that are just flaunting their thing around. It's not going to be of any benefit to you because whatever you are getting from them about women is all going to be negative. And not all women are like that. So it's not going to be of any benefit. If you need advice about relationship or marriage, seek advice from people that have been in the business
For a long time.
Your
parents,
It will benefit you
your grandparents,
more. It will do you a good more than listening to
a
guys
counselor.
that are, jumping
Seasoned.
from one lady to another and giving advice about marriage, telling you.
Before
Women
you know
are
it, you
this
just
and
go
women
and
are
jump
that.
from frying pan
Yeah.
into fire.
All right, guys. So that's going to be our time on this one. If you want to see the first part of the video, that's the first part. So that's going to be our time. Thank you for your time also for being here with me. And until next time, just, leave your comment below. It's really important about this topic, your opinion, what you think about it. All right. Until next time, just stay tuned. All right.